In the quiet town of Willow Creek, population just under 3,000, everyone knew Emma and Daniel Whitmore. High school sweethearts, married for nearly 12 years, they were the kind of couple others envied, always holding hands at the grocery store, smiling at each other across church pews, and hosting backyard barbecues that turned into late-night heart-to-hearts with friends. Emma ran a quaint flower shop on Main Street. Daniel worked maintenance for the county. Their life wasn't glamorous, but it was deeply rooted in love, or so it seemed. Then, on a chilly November morning, Daniel vanished. He never showed up for work. His truck was found parked near the edge of the woods 2 towns over, keys still in the ignition, his phone on the passenger seat. No signs of struggle. No signs of Daniel. The town went into panic. Search parties were organized. Emma appeared on local news stations, her eyes swollen, pleading for her husband's safe return. At first, investigators believed Daniel had either walked off voluntarily or met with an accident. But as days turned to weeks, suspicion fell on the one person closest to him, Emma. She was cooperative but distant. Grieving, yes, but something felt off. Detectives noticed she never asked if Daniel might have left her or run off with someone else. Just repeated, "He'd never leave me." Then came the first twist. A neighbor revealed something Emma had never mentioned. The night before Daniel disappeared, there had been shouting. Loud, intense, and unlike anything the usually calm couple had ever shown publicly. When confronted, Emma broke down. She admitted they had fought, about money, about Daniel's increasing absences, and about a text message she'd seen on his phone. One from an unknown number signed simply, R. The investigation shifted focus. Daniel had secrets. As police pulled his phone records, they uncovered a second phone, one Emma didn't know about. It revealed months of communication with someone named Renee, a waitress from a town 40 miles away. Daniel had been seeing her for nearly a year. According to messages, he had promised to leave Emma soon. But then came the biggest shock of all. Renee was dead. She died in a hit-and-run accident 2 weeks before Daniel disappeared. The timing was chilling. Now, detectives wondered, had Daniel disappeared in grief? Out of guilt? Or was someone tying up loose ends? Then came the final twist, a fingerprint on Daniel's abandoned truck, traced not to Emma or Renee, but to Renee's ex-husband, Calvin Briggs. A man with a criminal record, a history of violence, and a restraining order that Renee had filed 6 months before her death. Confronted by investigators, Calvin finally cracked. In a taped confession, he admitted to killing Daniel, believing Daniel had caused Renee's death and destroyed their family. He had followed Daniel for weeks, waiting for the right moment. That moment came the night Daniel sat parked on the outskirts of town, likely deciding whether to come clean or disappear altogether. Daniel never got the chance. Emma was cleared of all suspicion, but her life was left in pieces. The man she had loved so deeply had lied, cheated, and died carrying those secrets. In the end, she said, "I lost him twice. First to someone else, then to death." Love isn't always what it seems, especially behind closed doors. In Willow Creek, one perfect marriage masked betrayal, heartbreak, and a chain of events that ended in murder. Subscribe for more true stories where love, loyalty, and lies collide in the most unexpected ways.